Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Dr. Alessandro. Please like and subscribe. And in this video, we're going to be talking about advertising or ways to advertise your practice. So how could you do it? There are a lot of different ways, and I'm going to go over some of them because it really is, quite frankly, a myriad of ways that you could do that. But first off, you can do like your search engine optimized type of thing where your practice name shows up on top of a list of practices in your area. So you have to work with an internet company in order to do that. So, I mean, that's one way to do it. I can't say we necessarily do that here, but I know that a lot of practices, especially in cities, are very keen on doing that. So what are other ways you could do it? Well, you could have a social media presence. For example, on Instagram, Facebook, your YouTubes, your TikToks, whatever other outlet happens to be, well, helpful or useful for your practice. So that's another way that you can advertise for your practice, at least using social media and getting results. Well, how about another one? How about billboards? Billboards are out there. We all look at them. We all see them. So it is a way to advertise. And I have seen dental practices advertise using billboards. Question is, though, do they work? And I don't know the answer to that. So maybe if somebody who happens to have a billboard and is watching this video can either comment on my Facebook posts or on this YouTube channel comment section and tell me, yes, they've gotten some new patients as a result of a billboard, or no, it really hasn't yielded many results. That'd be great because I'm curious to find out. So what about other ones? Well, you can always create a memorable storefront sign. Something that nobody's ever going to forget. And there are certainly businesses that have some, and I'm showing you here a picture of one of them. It is quite amusing as you drive by. So that's yet another way that you could potentially do so. What about the yellow pages? Yeah, antiquated. Yeah, we get it, but they're still out there. And the other thing to consider is that some parts of the country still use the yellow pages, at least to some extent, depending on the demographics and makeup of your county or state. The yellow pages are yet another way to advertise your practice, albeit I think that we're basically phasing that out, and probably 20 to 30 years from now, it will be extinct, like the dinosaurs. How about vehicle decals? So you could buy a company vehicle, buy a practice vehicle, and have the decals and logos and designs put on the car, truck, whatever it is, and that could be a way, always a way to advertise. How useful is that? I don't know. I mean, people will see it, but I can't say that somebody's automatically going to be drawn to your practice because you have a car with your logo or decal of some kind on the side of it. So I don't know. That's, again, another mystery, just like the billboards. Has anybody gotten patients from having a vehicle with a practice name on it and practice logo? Don't know. I'd be curious to find out, so please comment. How about something like a floss card? Useful, interesting. You can always use some of these. So those can be helpful. Again, people can look at them. They can actually use them if they're so inclined. And yeah, I think that is a way to advertise. And I know I've gotten a patient out of that. So it has been successful, and it's probably not all that expensive to do. So yeah, there's another method. What's the best way, no matter what, of all the many, many different ways, and I'm sure other people will input their own ideas and thoughts. Please comment wherever you happen to see or hear this. And then that way people can get more ideas. But the best way to advertise is really word of mouth from existing patients to people who may be looking for new dentists. So if you have a good reputation and people like your practice, like how things are done, of course, they will talk about it with their friends and, with pretty much anybody if somebody happens to mention that they're looking for a dentist. So word of mouth really trumps just about everything else. So that said, of course, make sure your practices are doing well and that you do have good word of mouth. And hope you're all staying well and healthy. Thank you for joining me.